They'll give it to him right up the gut. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
That's been a pretty darn good drive to start things off here in this game. Move the ball downfield well, and after that run, they're set up at 1st and goal.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Here we go. What?
Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. And as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space. So you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Offense looks to punch it in here from the... And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They come up in an offset out. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Give them a lot of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key 3rd down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. Back now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Deep drop. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Sheldon Rankins. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen. And it sets up a 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Hard throw, incomplete. Now on 4th down, Jack Del Rio's going to send on the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he gets everything he could into this one. The trajectory's good. It's definitely online. They just need a little more oomph behind it. And it'll wind up falling just shy of the crossbar.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked it.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game.
Let's go!
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Seven yards to go on 2nd down.
Here we go!
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Here we go! What? 90! Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go! What? 90!
They go play action, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long.
Here we go! Ohio! Ohio!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. And now San Diego getting set to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here we go with 2nd and 7. Brief break in the action here. We'll come back to Miami after this. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come out here in the eye. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90. Ohio. Here we go. Flag 38.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Third down now following the completed pass.
Let's go. Flag 38. Ohio.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 23 yards on the play. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield. Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
Ohio.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he will find his man on the outside. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. They'll look to throw here. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
Returnable for Dorsett. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Now, my apologies, Larry. I wanted to hear the report. Somebody's in a hurry, so we're going to get them right to quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that 2nd attempt. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
On play action, now Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And got his man complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
It's hard to believe when we look at the numbers that our statistician Marvin has given us about Aaron Rodgers today that he's been held to this few. That's not normal for him.
And that explains the scoreboard, doesn't it?
It really does. As he goes, so goes his team. And he is just absolutely scintillating, but it's still not over for him yet.
On 1st down, Rodgers. He's going to take another, and this is caught inside the 5. A big gain that time for the Chargers. 36 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Offense working with a 2nd and goal now from the 3. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, as the play call comes in on 3rd down, you have to think about 4-down territory here. Down a few touchdowns, they need points, and they need big points.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And on the ground they go with a running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So he missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time, and he's able to knock it through to give his guys 3.
And that's all you want as a kicker, a chance to redeem yourself. You got to have a short memory if you're going to survive at this level, and he's able to get back on track.
This one fielded at the 5, and he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment. As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 190.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
How about the defensive linemen? That's where a good run defense begins, with the guys up front. When they hold the line, hold the point of attack, that allows everyone else to get there and make tackles.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
Come on, let's go.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A very solid gain of 27. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran now a nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in a running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. And they get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So we have the touchdown now. Here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It's a gain of 14 there. Good enough for a San Diego 1st down. Shift together here from the D-line. They come up in an offset eye. And they'll go with a ground attack here. So from the 40 to the 45, 5-yard run.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Now Rodgers. And he fires one, but incomplete. Back now in Miami. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
Here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Textbook defense, nowhere to go for the runner. They get there, they make the tackle, play over.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Come on, let's go. Red 38.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They come up in an offset eye. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. That is caught at the 7. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And his kick is good. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
26.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Surveying the field. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
319.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Rodgers again now. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Rodgers now on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Rodgers to throw once more. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
I know all players are taught from drive to drive, from series to series, let that go, right? Only focus on the now. But when that ball was tipped in the air, there's no way they weren't thinking about the interception that was thrown on the previous drive. Could this turn into a second one? And if it did, that could really change the way this game was going.
Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll run it now out of the gun. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
And a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now Rodgers got to have this one. This will be caught at about the 5. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it's looking like the Dolphins are going to win the football game. And out come the Dolphins now. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner, and just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that.